I was just on a walk and anticipating meeting all of you. It's a relishable service because when we are like-minded and come together to brainstorm and we feel that we have an unlimited bank account in the sense that we've been asked to do this, somebody sent us, and we're acting as agents. And the company we work for is universal. In fact, it's Krishna, so he's unlimitedly wealthy and resourceful in every way. And this is a dream job, if you ask me. It doesn't get any better than this. I mean, who's going to take the trouble to distribute Srimad Bhagavatam all over the world? Srila Prabhupada did. And the trouble is what we're looking for. We want trouble. Bring it. Bring the trouble so we can overcome it using the Bhagavad Gita and any God-given intelligence that we get. And he does give us intelligence. It's amazing. We just come together and we talk and we figure it out by Krishna's arrangement. Everyone else is figuring things out, how to make stuff happen. But it's all boring. Even the chat AI or whatever it's called, it's already dropping off because people are figuring out it's the same old stuff, just more of it. And the only codes that are actually interesting are those that talk about our supreme source. And that happens to be a person. And we're so grateful to Krishna, and we're so grateful to Srila Prabhupada and all our acharyas for giving us the Bhagavatam. So we're doing it out of service. So we can't be touched. Material energy can't touch us. The false ego can't touch us. Nobody can touch us. It's an unassailable service. So we've got it made. And we just have to give our heart and soul to this. And whatever kinds of twists and turns come to us, we take it as an opportunity to figure out new ways to do it. Because I know when I was working the airport for so many years, I thought, I'll just stick it in here and that's it. And when I got unceremoniously tossed out of the airport, the Supreme Court finally changed and showed us the door after maybe 30 years or something of fighting that case. I looked outside, blink, blink, and I thought, wow, there's a whole world out here. There's so many places we can go and do. And it's unlimited. We just have to have the right attitude, which is assume that it can be done. So to that end, I think Anukul Prabhu has a video. Unfortunately, I'm in it, and I apologize, but I looked at the deck a few minutes ago, and it's just something, a thought I had while I was on the road, and Anukul Prabhu turned it into a video. But it's expressing what I was about to say anyway about attitude. So it's a major motion picture. We're about to roll it out. Please make yourselves comfortable. If you need papadums or anything like that, we'll supply. When Narada Muni met Mugrari, he invited Mugrari to take up devotional service. But he told him he had to break his bow first. So our bow is our guide. We have to say, Krishna can do anything, Lord Chaitanya can empower me to do anything. Break the bow of doubt, then Krishna will give you all the answers. In assuming that we can do it, you break the bow of doubt. Now you're free to decide, how might we do this? Then you're free to decide to depend completely on Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. It's up to him. He said spread the Sankirtan movement, and now he has to help you. Hare Krishna, go for it. My feelings exactly. So we're here to bring the energy back together, and don't worry where you're at now. I know everybody does worry. What's going to happen? Shipment didn't come yet. People already have books. And all those are just little bubbles on the top of the water. We just have to push them aside and look down what's at the bottom and assume it can be done. And we're going to hear from all the devotees today what's coming from your hearts. And we have a series of pledges already. And I'll just say one more thing, that there's a few principles. Always work from principles. Don't worry about the details. If you attend to the principles, all the other details will unfold naturally. So here's a few thoughts. One is create visibility. Visibility makes everything happen. And you just have to be really innovative and find out ways to be visible for your campaign. Second one is to organize. That's the fourth law of book distribution anyway, which definitely includes brainstorming and setting goals. The next one is attitude, which was just, I mentioned in that video. And the next one is training. This can be overlooked because sometimes we think, oh, we've done it before, so we know what to do. No, not really. Always train more. And the more you train and get training from people who know what they're doing, go to the ends of the earth to get people to tell you what they're saying, what they're doing. Prabhupada even used to ask this on morning walks. He said, what are you telling them? What are they saying? That makes all the difference in giving confidence to the devotees that they can do it, because they need a template to follow. And then innovate. Innovation is another principle. Don't get stuck in one place. And the formula for innovation, I call core and explore. Core 80%, do what you know works to some degree, and just keep doing it. And 20% of the time, try new things that you've thought, wow, might this work? Might it not work? Try it. Be risk takers and try all kinds of things in the 20% gap that you have. And then a couple more principles in case you're keeping score at home. Analyze how many books you have. It always helps to take stock of your inventory and make it really known to everybody what's going on. And second is to reflect. Where did you find success in the past or now? Where are you finding it? And what were the obstacles last time? Those are good to have in place. And then one of the miracles of organization is brainstorming. So set a date and invite people in your team to come together and strategize about how to overcome the obstacles and to augment what you did well last time. And finally, be very declarative about where you're going. Because when you plant a flag and you say, this is what we're going to do, don't be afraid to do that. When you figure it out, when you have it, when you analyze what's possible, then make the declaration and make that declaration very visible. Because if people see a goal, they're going to go for it. When I was just in London, staying at Divyanand Prabhu's house, and in the morning I go for a walk and go up the hill right through a golf course. And I was marveling at how much space they're taking to make this golf course. And what's the point? They have little flags in a hole somewhere. And grown-ups, mostly men that I saw, were practicing over and over again to hit the ball in the hole. And they're obsessed with it. And it's a multi-billion-dollar enterprise. Why? Because they put a hole in the ground and put a flag in it. So we can do the same thing. Plant your flag, say what we're doing, and say, this is it. This is our goal. And you know what? Everyone will come out. It'll become a multi-billion-dollar enterprise because you set some hole for them to go for. So that's necessary. And those are a few principles that we're finding work everywhere.